Hey everyone, welcome back. Thanks for joining us. Today, we've got a brand new story to share with you. So let's begin. I met her on the internet and we got along very well. She confessed after talking for only 2 weeks and decided to meet up and stay for 3 days. She was beautiful and she loved me very much. It was the best relationship I had for the first 2 months. For the first 2 months, there were a couple red flags here and there, which I confronted and failed miserably. One example is that she had anger over unrelated things and would use me as a verbal punching bag, hitting me in the places where it hurt the most, and I opened up to her because I trusted her. She tore my self-esteem apart. But she apologized and showed enough remorse that I gave her lots of chances. Big mistake. After the 2 months, she was very materialistic about things. It was almost like every single one of my thoughts needed to be the same as hers. When I am honest and disagree with her, she just shouts at me for not being on her side. It felt like she had to control my thoughts and I felt no agency. She forced me to drink alcohol at some point. I didn't feel loved at all and started worrying about it. I stood up for myself. She barely apologizes but doesn't get better, which only caused more arguments because I don't enjoy time with her for a good reason either. Every time she does something out of hand toward me, she refuses to apologize, even when I tell her the reason. For months into the relationship, we still argued every day. Most of the time, it was the unrelated source and her letting out on me. Sometimes it's her just not liking my answer to any fucking questions she'd ask me. It felt like she was throwing trap cards to start arguments. And it happened. At our worst time yet, she found out I texted one of my elementary school friends about another friend who had done some serious things. She and I are strictly platonic and I have no feelings for her whatsoever. I told my ex about texting a girl and she freaked out. She kicked me out of her house. I was hungry and cold in the rain for nearly 3 hours when I saw my backpack outside her door all packed up. I was astonished. I told her we needed to talk and she invited me back in after much convincing and showed her my entire conversation with my friend. One text said, "I don't know what I would do without my girlfriend," and said a bunch of good things about her. She never apologized, and when I tried to reason with her to apologize, she slapped me. I don't know what I had to do to convince her more. She hit me repeatedly and told me to leave. What the fuck is wrong with her? I told her we needed to talk and she pulled out a knife and threatened me with it. I'm relatively fit and trained, so I disarmed her without anyone getting hurt. I sat her down and we made up to the point where she was laughing while we talked. Is she even human? The same person? Is what I thought. This was back in February, 5 months into the relationship. I left the house the following day when another argument broke out, and I told her I couldn't process what happened the night before and had to run. I blocked her on everything and took a 5-hour bus home. 4 days later, I contacted her again. I missed her, I don't know why. I loved her despite everything she had done, and it hurt to see her getting hurt and calling me 20 times a day. I just wanted to hold her and see her smile again. We met up again, and she promised to go to therapy and spent around $200 on me, which was a rare occasion because I usually buy for her. She didn't start fighting for some time and I trusted her. Fast forward to 5 days ago. I am leaving for the military soon, and this is most likely my final visit. She hit me again, way worse than last time. This time for agreeing with someone else's opinion that also happened to be a girl. She kicked me on the stomach, and when I tried to explain that sides have nothing to do with this, she slapped me over and over. This went on for 3 days, and on the final day, I decided to take a video. I rewatched it when I got home, and she was smiling while saying, "Usually you cry at this much slap." I couldn't take it after 3 days. I grabbed her and shouted at her to stop. She proceeded to choke me, punch me, grab my hair, and hit me until she was out of breath. She then went into the kitchen and pulled out an even bigger knife, stopping only when she realized I was recording. There was no bus home that night, but I had to get away. She held me away from the door for an hour and chased me for another hour in the streets. Surprisingly, she didn't hit me. She begged me to come back and told me she was sorry. I think she also knew it was over. She was sobbing and was going down the entire list of bullshits from, "I'm going to kill myself," to, "I'm going to find a different boy," to which I replied, "Yeah, just don't beat him this time." She really tried to manipulate me back to her. I left and got back home, and she has posted a whole ass about the one time I grabbed her. I was horrified and realized she was never going to change, so I posted the videos of her slapping me online. Now here's the fucking issue for all you legends that read all that. I feel the need to go back to her. And it fucks me up to think about it. I miss her and still love her. I genuinely think I'm screwed up in the head. I'm so cooked, I don't know what to do. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more stories like this. See you next time.